So why did we feel so connected to cars that were out in the 80s and the 90s compared to now? Well, these are the keys for my 205 GTI that I've recently got out of storage, and they're a far cry from what keys look like today, aren't they? And cars nowadays are a far cry from what they were back in the days, and they have got better and they have got more reliable, but they've lost the heart and the soul, I feel. If you think back to the old fast Fords and the VW Golf GTIs, the 205 GTIs, even like the CRXs, the R5 GT Turbo, things like that, they were all analog, you were connected by physical throttle cables to the engine. You could feel it like vibrating under your foot. You didn't have electric power steering. You had, if you were lucky, hydraulic power steering or no power steering. Some of us even had like manual wind windows, no electric sunroofs or anything like that, or the CD player and all the infotainment wasn't a distraction. You didn't have aircon, it was just purely get the windows down, listen to the engine and give it a bit of a black down the back road, wasn't it? And even if you think back to details such as all the fast cars now don't even have proper exhausts. They have plastic cutouts in the... I mean, there's a car that comes to one of the classes I take my kids to, it's got 4 exhausts and they're all plastic. And you think, have we really got to that point where we need fake exhaust? I mean, I suppose we're going down the route of having a fake engine in an electric motor and putting out fake sounds in the cabin for the driver. And it just makes you think, how can you feel a synergy with that kind of syntheticness that they're kind of passing us off? I remember back when I first got into cars, it was the sound of the car going past you, and sometimes it even wasn't that nice of a car, it just made a nice noise. And some cars that you really loved didn't make as nice a noise as you wanted to, but just that whole induction roar when you opened the throttle and had the windows down and sun was shining and you had the tunes on and you had your shades on and you just spent 3 hours washing it and polishing the little exhaust tip, and I've got a stone chip there, I'll have to touch that up now. And the pride in owning cars isn't the same. It's all fast. You pay monthly for your car, you take it to the car wash, and I feel like a lot of the enthusiasm's gone out of the car industry. I know there's a few people trying to keep it alive, but I just feel like if we'd kept everything analog and we kept the likes of, all right, bring in a little bit of electronics, you know, ignition system, multi-point injection, things like that, even traction control and ABS to a certain degree. But if we just kept it a little bit more raw, and like a lot of the Porsches, like, oh, it's the last Porsche without traction control and this, that and the other. And it's like, these things kind of need preserving and hanging on to, because the roar and you feel an integral part of the machine when you're driving them. And it's a bit where motorbikes come from. You actually sat on the engine, but I feel like with the car scene, we're going to lose that. And especially moving towards net carbon zero and electric vehicles, it's a bit of a sad day, really, isn't it?